We're gonna introduce you though, so don't say shit, alright?
No doubt, Dominique.
Yo, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's good?
You good?
Back at it again, man.
Yeah, man. This is Nico.
And this is Abdalla.
You listen to the Brothers Podcast. You heard?
What happened?
What's up?
Yo, we got my man Steve back on the show, man. You know, the reoccurring guest. It's like the 7th, 8th, 9th time on this bitch,
We
right?
got tenure with Brothers Podcast now.
This nigga like a third member.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
You're now tuned into the Three Brothers Podcast.
Steven, how long you wanted to say that? How long?
It's supposed to be the Four Brothers, but
on silent, by the way, too.
You ready?
Yeah, my shit good.
But yo, what's
shout out to
going
my
on?
cousin Owen,
Facts.
videographer.
On the cam.
But yo, I like that pink shirt you got there, brother.
Thank you, man.
Hey, girl.
That's your color. It matches your lips.
Yeah. Oh, you looking at my lips? Yo,
What's
man.
going on? We've been having some things going on around the world that I think your insight is like, this is like your week, I feel like, because a lot of things that we about to get into, I feel like it's not for like the regular guests. It's for niggas that's going to add an extra level of deep insight.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we could have brought somebody else on. It'd have been cool. We would have spoke about it. But
Sucks,
Steven got like, I was telling a girl like the other day. Last night I was telling her that Steven is the guy that I'm going to go to when shit going haywire. I'm calling him first.
Yeah,
Where's
Steven's
the
dude
underground
you're not
bunker?
gonna find.
Where I'm taking my family at? You know what I'm saying? I'm calling that nigga first, and then I'm facilitating, yo, dog, yo, my dad, yo, we out this. You know what
Wait,
I'm
you
saying?
calling Steven before your dad?
I'm sorry, I'm calling him
I
first.
am that.
Shut the fuck
Makes
up.
a lot of sense. Yeah, makes
That's cat. I'm calling him first,
It makes
and I'm like, yeah, alright, this is where we going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet him on. You know what
How
I'm
do you
saying?
feel about this, Steven?
Yo,
All this
man,
responsibility on you. You got Dominique.
Somebody
life in your
told me
hands.
this a few years ago, like, yo, Steve, you need to stop talking because you got to have a group of people at your fucking door looking for you. Like, yo, come on, we out.
Yeah.
So I stopped, man. That's why people don't know where I live.
But
Got my go. This, yo, I tell people this all the
I
time.
dead ass don't know. I knew you for how long. I dead ass don't know where you live.
Yo, I can't tell you how many people say, yo, Steve, you need a podcast, start a podcast. I'm
Dead
like,
ass.
I don't like
Nah.
people in my crib.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You might get. Nah, you got studios like this, bro.
Yeah.
No, so shout out Cat Sound.
That's why I was asking. But tell people, you know, have a ready bag.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm slacking on that too.
and the straw. Did you buy the straw?
The
life
filter
straw.
nah. Look, the filter straw, the gallon of water, the black, the
Some
sweats,
Gallon
Some-
water for what?
just for like.
You
Gallon
don't
of
need
water.
gallons of water.
Nah, that's what the straw does, man. You can drink
Oh, you could just drink from
a
piss.
puddle of
Drink
shit.
toilet
Yeah.
You drink
water.
from piss and just
Yeah,
be.
yeah, I
Yeah,
trust that
it's-
shit. I don't trust it that much.
They do school fucking projects on it. The teachers are doing it. The students.
Really, they just piss in the cup. Hey, Jimmy, try this.
Timmy.
It's going to taste great. Fuck out of here.
But yo, man, one thing I want to say was, yo, shout out to Abdalla, man. You know,
Appreciate
you had like what, 5 people in here one time? The first time y'all went in here, I had like 5 people.
Wait, Andy and them?
You had Andy in them, right?
Yeah. And Andy,
Ness, yeah.
Ness.
You had them all
Tulsi.
shook. I mean, Andy was shook. They're like,
For what?
I don't say the N word. You even had, yo,
Oh,
you had Iris saying sorry.
Oh, nah.
Yo, yeah. Iris is saying sorry.
Nah,
I know.
who said sorry? Iris said sorry for
she's like,
saying
yo,
nigga?
she said, I'm sorry.
She said that?
I can't remember.
Abdalla was
her
in the
saying-
back like, nah, you good.
I can't remember Iris saying sorry.
Yo, she gangster.
I know that. Nah, shit. But I know that Andy, he was like, I'm trying to say it because my brand is worldwide. And I kind of understood what he's saying, but
Now I understand where he was coming from, but
Yeah.
it's like he was saying like he tries not to say it in his videos because of the people it will
some
reach.
Kevin Hart shit.
But I believe
right.
in closed settings, like
Oh, yeah,
if it was,
Nah,
exactly.
he says it in.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
sure he
Exactly.
says it in
He was
close
just saying,
settings.
like,
the last
in
time I
terms
saw him
of
was
his
in Orlando. He came up to me in
really?
the bathroom. Like, yeah, about to take out
Why you
this...
taking a piss? Yeah, shit.
Taking a piss. He came right
Damn.
next to me. He's like,
That's
about
some
to
movie
take
shit.
out this soft dick. I was like, the bathroom was packed.
What's your background, Steven?
What do you
Puerto
mean?
That
Rican?
nigga German and
Yo, I'm
Irish.
Puerto Rican.
No, for real.
He's Puerto Rican.
Just Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican,
German,
Spain, German.
Australian.
Yeah. And
Who knows?
I don't know. I really want to like send my fucking DNA, but I don't. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they gonna keep your
Don't
shit.
do that
Yeah,
shit.
The
like,
only place that I know that said they don't keep it is AfricanAncestry.com.
Nah, that's like the
That's
number
the
one.
number one.
That's like going to H&R Block.
I said African ancestry. There's two types. There's
Ancestry.com,
ancestry.com. That's the regular one where everybody goes. Then there's African ancestry that
The
tells
one
you
in
like
Africa.
which village you like. It goes into the fucking T.
The one in Africa.
They had a yeah.
No. I'm making sure because there's a DNA spot in Africa that actually does the same shit.
I'm not sure if
So how
it's
you
the same
supposed to
one, but
mail
they
it?
had an interview on the Breakfast Club and it was like, nah, like we burn everything once we done with everything. Who knows if they lying or not? But
I don't trust
ancestry
a lot of
already
them.
admitted to like, we giving shit to the FBI.
FBI,
They already
CIA, yeah.
admitted to that shit.
Did you watch The Great Hack yet?
Not yet.
Nah,
Come on.
I know.
Not yet.
Yo,
I told you up to last
yo,
night I've been slacking.
I have
And that
a
Philadelphia
list.
experiment, it just popped up. I was like, oh shit, they got a
Definitely,
movie
yeah.
about that? I didn't know.
I have a list of my
I think
notes of shit I have
it's
to
on
watch.
Prime.
It's just
Amazon Prime.
sitting down
Yeah,
for
Amazon
too
Prime.
long. It's just I don't know.
I still haven't watched
But-
it.
Checking, man.
but
I was
wanna
looking
watch it,
into
though.
that shit, but I'm surprised that it came out since 2013 because since you brought it to my attention, I was looking for like videos on YouTube, all of
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and I wasn't.
I was
finding
surprised when I
anything.
saw it
So
yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, they came out with a movie?
Yeah.
Got 2.5 stars, but pretty sure it
But
explains
that's just
something.
like the masses. That's not like, people that's not like professional
let's
movie
get into
critics.
some
You know
shit,
what I'm saying?
Dun, dun, dun.
What you want to get into first, man?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Jigga.
Jay-Z's partnership with the NFL to raise awareness on social issues.
I think it's dope. Me personally.
Me too.
I think it's dope.
Me too. A lot
Yeah.
of people are giving him flack. Sorry to cut you off. Not sorry to cut you
You are
off.
sorry.
Yeah, we gotta stop that shit.
A lot of people are saying that, mostly black people are saying, oh, he's a sellout. How could you partner up with an organization that is still not giving Colin a job and whatnot?
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that I'm gonna repeat that Jay-Z said that makes sense. A lot of people are like kind of losing. They're kind of losing like the essence of the whole thing. Him kneeling wasn't for him to keep a job, or this whole thing wasn't about him getting a job. It was about
Awareness.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Awareness
social
for
injustice, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
People are getting shot down and cops getting off.
Exactly. So that's what I think people are forgetting, and we have to understand. Jay-Z does have he owns an agency, like a sports agency, and he has players that he represents that are in the NFL. No matter what happens in the NFL, young black kids are still going to play football. We can't stop that.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So he's representing them people. So yeah, we could say stop fucking with the NFL, but he will be turning his back on those that he already have contracts with and who's he's already helping out. So how would that look? You know what I'm saying? That's my
I mean,
point
they
of
on the
view. I think it's
Cowboys.
dope.
Fuck them. No.
I mean, the Cowboys is. I mean, the owner do be on. I mean, that's every owner, but
Nah, but I feel him, man. I think you got to start taking action. That's like
That's what he said.
You getting like, I don't know. You get upset if someone calls you nigga, and then not. You said some wild shit.
A lot of
You
wild
said
shit.
some wild shit. I forgot
What's that?
what episode it was or what it
nah,
was.
nigga, we say some wild shit.
No,
you say a lot of
You said-
gay wild shit.
Yo,
Now it's
we already
gay.
know about
No.
the
You said some
easy
Last
Chuck.
time we had Adam
You're Chuck.
on when we was talking about the
Chucky.
Jaden Smith shit, and y'all was like, I don't see nothing wrong with Jaden saying Tyler the Creator is my boyfriend, my motherfucking boyfriend. I would say that.
Y'all want to add context?
I'm like-
are we gonna add context?
And then you proceeded to say you would say that about me or OG. And then you said in a joking manner.
Okay, obviously I'm not gay, so it's obviously
It's
a
not
joke.
obviously. We don't
It
know.
doesn't.
Yo.
No.
Look,
Yo, we in a,
we're gonna
in a
add
new era. You can come
We're
out.
gonna add context to that. Niggas
I
make
don't
gay
want
jokes all the
context.
time. I mean,
not all niggas.
not you, because that's
Not
not
all
your
niggas.
thing. I'm okay
I
with
wasn't
making
even
gay
talking about
jokes
that.
because I'm okay with who I am. I know that I make a gay joke in front of a bunch of niggas. Nobody can tell me that I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. I'm here to make niggas laugh. So that little dynamic is part of my humor.
How you want them to laugh,
Shut the fuck up.
Gay-
I made
gay
throw out
way,
a gay
yeah.
joke, whatever. Niggas know I'm not gay. That's why I said if he's not really gay and he said that and that's like they're really close friends, that'd be if us is in the living room and I make a gay joke. It's just he happened to be on stage.
Yeah.
Fuck it, nigga. Nigga Jaden Smith? Who gives a fuck what niggas think? I made a gay joke. All right.
Nah, but what I was
Cool.
getting at was
It's still crazy though.
you said this is what you said.
Can't win.
You said no, it's not gay.
Yeah, nah. I
You
know
said
what's gay.
only certain people can say niggas, and then you came out and you said, matter of fact, I only call black people niggas.
Wait, you said only call black? What?
You say I only speak to my black friends and I say niggas to them. I was like, yo, that shit sounds crazy.
No. I think I know what you're referencing.
You said it.
No,
you're gonna make me go through all these fucking podcasts trying to find this shit.
I know what I said. I said, I think it was an episode we was talking about.
Remember that episode?
The colorism in the Hispanic community, and I was like, if you don't
identify as black,
if you identify as black and you want to Spanish folks that you think you white, and why the fuck you saying nigga? I'm gonna take offense to that because you're not part of our culture. But if you know you black and you know you Afro Latina, I mean, it depends how it's said. Somebody told, I'm in the street, somebody just calls me a nigga, I'm not gonna be irate. That's not my personality.
Why?
But exactly. But if it's like on some you fucking nigger, you know what I'm saying? Then it may hit a nerve. What? But still,
you won't be irate though. Because you know they trying to play on your emotions.
That's true. I'm not saying I'll be irate, but I would take offense to it.
Yeah.
I would take some offense to it.
Different.
They want you to.
Just because they want you don't mean, and I know they want you don't mean that I'm not gonna get offended. I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking be, hey, you offended me. You offended me, homie.
Did you see there's an old picture, like the KKK was doing a march and whatever, and they're having a protest, and like a group of black kids came and took a picture with them, smiling, yo! Who you think got more offended?
I didn't see that.
The KKK.
They holding them like, yo, take a picture, take the picture. I think if everyone had that same attitude.
But what did I say that was crazy, though? You didn't really get
that I only call black people niggas.
That's not true, though.
That's what you said.
I call you a nigga, and you Spanish.
I know, but that's what you said. That's why I was like,
you
sounds crazy.
You must be paraphrasing. You must be missing a loop. I know I would never
find it.
I don't even remember.
We'd have had that shit on loop.
Go ahead, find it.
We'd have it on loop.
I mean, I wouldn't call. If I'm speaking about somebody on TV, I call anybody a nigga. If I'm call like a chair a nigga, I call the seatbelt a nigga. But like, if I'm speaking to like Tom in like a setting and he's white, I'm not calling him a nigga.
I just feel like people give certain things too much power.
But see,
and you need to take action. You had mentioned that one time. You're like, I'm tired of this. We just got to start taking action.
In regards to the N-word?
No,
I forgot what it was. It was a different
in regards
episode,
to
though.
Talking about certain shit.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of this whole nigga shit, this is how it is. Like, I'm not even going to say my perception. This is how it is. In the black community, a bitch is a female and a nigga is a male. We have like certain times it's like you said, your favorite word, nuance. It's different nuances, you know what I'm saying?
Context.
So in certain majority of situations, nigga means male, bitch means female. That's why dudes would be like, bitch ass nigga, like you a bitch ass male. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, I just fucked this bitch. Obviously you just fucked a female. You see what I'm saying? But in other contexts, it's like, yeah, that nigga's a bitch. Like, he's exuding feminine tendencies. Yeah. Like,
I get it.
But nigga also isn't used in the same way, like, exactly how bitch is. Like, you could call a girl a nigga and it'd be cool.
Yeah, like, what's up, my nigga?
When you call somebody a bitch, it's mostly derogatory. It's not a term of endearment unless you a woman speaking to another woman.
Calling another female, exactly.
Right, and even then, it's kind of like, nigga is like, it's like engraved in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Bitch is kind of like,
America's
you cool with your friend.
America's soft.
Exactly, and this whole PC shit is making it even softer. So why I brought it up is like,
that's so ironic though.
We can call, like, I've seen countless black men, even myself, I'll call a white guy nigga.
Somebody called me a spick at work. I started rolling. I started laughing. Yeah. I'm like, do you even know what a spick is? Like, come on.
Like, to be quite honest, like you said, if somebody called you a nigga on the street, would you be offended? I wouldn't take no offense. A white guy, I don't care, bro.
Like, I
already know. I would call him back. First of all, I wouldn't even call him back. I would ask him, do you know where the term nigga was derived from? Like, check your, historical level, your etymology level. Like, do you know where this shit? Do you know what it mean? Do you know all these things? If they say no, I'm gonna laugh at you now, cause you don't know shit. You just using a word that was constantly regurgitated from, based on talking points.
Right.
Yo, you a fake vegan, right?
I'm not a vegan.
What are you?
That's what,
everybody misconceived.
Ever since I turned vegetarian, I'm not anymore, but when I turned vegetarian,
so
everyone mistaken
what meat
for
you eat
vegan.
besides chicken?
I eat chicken and fish.
What meat you eat?
Meat packer.
That's it. What's your angle, nigga?
Nah, because I was talking to a vegan.
A real vegan?
I guess a real vegan, and they were like, "Oh no."
A lot of vegans be eating Popeyes late at night.
Nobody's watching, right?
Exactly. Well, go ahead.
Said because I feel like they putting labels on everything now. Like everything got a new label. Like
it's not really new, though.
I'm listening to this minimalizing podcast. I'm like, the
what?
The fuck is that?
Minimalizing podcast.
I'm like, what's that about? It's like, oh, I just got rid of 95% of my clothes. I got 2 pairs of shoes, and I'm just using it the things I can wear. And this is what vegans do for the world and stuff to make it green. I said, I do the same shit. I call it throwing shit out, like
or being on a budget.
That's it. Like you throwing shit out. Like stop putting labels on everything. I don't know. Weird shit.
Yeah.
Back to Jay.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really. I mean, you say you like it, but
my point.
Yeah.
My perspective. I agree as well, and like you said, I've noticed majority black people coming at him for it. Even Tariq Nasheed, who I hold in, I reverence or whatever. But my thing is like this. Not everything a black person do is gonna be,
in agreement.
or
you can't make everybody happy.
Every black person.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Plus, I've read The Spook Who Sat by the Door by supposedly Sam Greenlee. So how could we condemn you publicly? We don't even know your intentions. And if you do have hidden ulterior motive or whatever behind these, strategic moves, why would you disclose it just because you're being condemned by your black community or by one prominent figure in the black community? That's stupid. Like, I've thought about a lot of shit. Like, at times, I'll be like, yo, if it wasn't for my countless Facebook and Instagram posts exposing and bashing condemning certain people, I would have legit been on some acting like a coon shit, on some Jesse Lee Peterson shit, to infiltrate and then come back to my community and be like, yo, this is all the information I got. And like, yo, this is what we gonna do. Because I'm a planner.
I think he's gonna sign this dude up. He's gonna get deep into it and then get this dude back into the NFL. And he's gonna be on Rock Nation. Agent.
Okay, my thing is, everybody's raving about him being back in the NFL. Do we really want him back in the NFL?
Nah.
Do he want to be back in the NFL?
I think he shouldn't come back.
Me either, because it's like, okay, sorry to cut you off. I am sorry to cut you off. It's like,
because I'm not light skinned.
Nah,
because he the guest.
Okay, it's like,
because he got a pink shirt.
Let's say you getting down with a girl, right? And you're like, yo, like, let's say you a cornball nigga, and you're like, yo, give me some head. She's like, nah. You for mad long, give me some head. And then she found like, all right, fuck it, like, come on. Do you still want it? Nah, you don't want it, cause like it's like
it's gonna be whack.
It's out of pity. It's like, all right, here, bro. Like, fuck, you done begged me for an hour.
Yeah.
It feels like we begging the NFL to have this nigga back. First of all, they don't even deserve him to have him in the fucking league. I think so. He shouldn't even grace them with his presence, bro.
I think people should turn their back on him once he said, "I'll stand as long as y'all take me back." As soon as he said that shit, is like
Colin Kaepernick said that
a year later. Yeah, no, I'll stand. I'm sorry. Like, come on.
Wait,
he apologized
he said
for that shit?
Nah.
I never knew that.
Look it up.
I'll look it up. Cause
Look it up right now.
You said a year after what? A year after he got the settlement?
Not the settlement. A year after not playing, and then I guess
did he
season
say
started
again?
Like, and he was like, "Yo, I'll stand." That's what they saying. Like, because I stand up.
Nah, who's they?
You know, they. Everybody knows
the media.
They. No, they.
George Soros.
They.
Nah,
they
I mean, I'm gonna look that up. You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
All right. I don't think he said that because he's been going so strong with this shit for 3 years. That's 2 years after the fact of what you would say he did that. I mean, so it doesn't make sense. And then nothing slowed down. Nothing.
Did you look into
nothing
it?
slowed down.
I didn't look into it. I was just I was like, what?
Yeah.
So supposedly
it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense. But
another thing I want to speak on with this whole NFL shit. I was actually doing some research 2 days ago, and this whole flag and national anthem shit. First of all, the flag is not even supposed to be held horozontally. That's against the law of the country pertaining to the flag. The flag is not supposed to be on clothing. So all the flags at the back of the NFL helmets,
abomination.
At the back of the helmets, it's not even supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be on clothing. All that 4th of July outfits, Uncle Sam outfits,
Dipset outfits.
Dipset outfit. It's not supposed to be on any garment. These are the laws set up by the country. And as far as
nobody reads that.
No,
nobody's gonna read that. These fucking Patriots.
What you saying?
No, but at the end of the day, the owners of the NFL and Roger Goodell, they should know this shit. So
They should,
I'm not
but
even
do
talking
they?
about the
Maybe they
commoners.
do know it.
The
Exactly.
president don't know the fucking national anthem.
But in terms of the national anthem now, according to what I came across, it's used purposely for military recruitment. Because when you sing that shit in front of a large audience, 60,000 people, 100,000 people, basketball and football, whatever sport, MLB, it's going to arouse certain patriotic emotions.
That's a battle
Right,
song.
right.
If you listen to the words,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
it's a battle song.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
The
So
dude's stuck on
coming
the ship.
across that, and then to seal this all, to tie everything back in, because people go, yo, Abdalla yapping like always. Look
Nobody
into
said
the
that.
deal. No, not y'all. I'm talking about certain viewers and shit. Look into the deal that the NFL
Keep
has with the military. The military been paying the NFL
Yeah.
$6-figure $1 million
Yeah.
checks or whatever, just so they can play that song.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, we do that. That's our tax money.
Well, yeah.
Directly, yeah. Yeah, but
But then the military's using
well, your
the
MAGA
funds.
had that. You pussied out?
MAGA hat.
Fuck
Soldier's
going
not
on?
MAGA no more.
Make America
What is it?
African again.
Keep it great. Keep America great. Some shit like that.
Keep it great? Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, nigga.
Fuck.
But,
Yo, man. Men lie, women
yeah,
lie,
that's
numbers
all-
don't, man.
What you saying, man? What you mean by that? Women,
By the numbers, like,
Actually,
everyone can have
do
their
lie.
opinions and shit.
what numbers?
You can go off. We can start with
What category though?
deporting people.
I mean that's goes without saying. He's doing that at a fucking alarming rate.
Oh fuck! Here we go. Alarming.
I mean, obviously he's
Fuck
being
outta
more
here.
aggressive with it. So yeah, duh. That's not really saying shit to be honest.
Obama did 5 million more than him.
Yeah,
But
people didn't
contacts sells.
But-
so they're not gonna put that out there.
But look, and I do know that. I do know he deported more people. But I just feel like
Who
it's
killed
the
more kids
way-
than women?
You said what?
Who killed more kids than women out of all the presidents?
You tell me. You
I
don't
don't
want to
know,
ask the
man.
question.
Look it up.
You
Look
mean
it
like
up.
in other countries?
I'm
Like,
No, I'm talking
Like
about
the
America.
bombers and shit.
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah. Sending bombers and
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Signing
Barack
off on
Obama.
them.
yeah.
Look
But
that
then, look,
shit up.
but
I'm not surprised.
I mean, I don't know why we bringing up Obama. 'Cause I'm not.
You already know.
I don't have an Obama cape on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you brung up the shit.
I brought up Donald Trump.
You already know my stance on politics is bullshit. So.
Exactly. I brought up Donald Trump. So I just think it's a little context about how the way they're doing things.
Yo, y'all just started like when I first came to the podcast. Like, all right, cool. I said the best thing that ever happened to America was Trump because now people are paying attention. People want to get involved. People
Yeah.
want to do shit with politics. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. Paying attention now, and then you're getting shocked about all right. When it's summer break for children, there's also summer break for like the government. Also, like with Wall Street and all that is may go away for Wall Street, whatever. Literally a week or 2 weeks before the shootings, I had a conversation with somebody.
Which shooting? El
Both
Paso
of them.
and Ohio.
Just a shooting. They were like, yo, we in the season for a mass shooting. Like it's August. Like you gotta look at when the mass shootings
Yeah,
happen.
nah,
Mainly
nah.
occur?
And when they
It's
occur,
literally a trend.
and
Yeah.
the reason why
Yeah.
they occur, because it's all about votes.
Yeah.
Y'all shouted out Puerto Rico, like they stand up to
Puerto
the government,
Rico,
right? Y'all shouting them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit, but everybody was bashing Trump, saying Trump wasn't doing shit for Puerto Rico, and then all the emails got leaked out, and then they started wilding on their government because they found out the truth, like it's our own fucking government that's shitting on us.
Yeah.
And it's not that one dude, there's more people they trying to get out.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, just because he was shilling them too doesn't mean Donald
no,
Trump was.
this shit was in the
ignoring them.
emails and all that. They were throwing out the food, all the food that got sent from Hurricane Maria.
Mm.
In his shit, it says, I'm not stopping until every Puerto Rican's dead.
He
Who
said
said
And
that.
he's Puerto Rican. The one that just resigned.
Yeah, but who?
What the fuck?
but-
It's in
no,
his
no, no, no.
emails.
Yeah.
In his
Okay.
emails.
Okay.
He
but
wants to
who
buy
was
property
who is
in
he-
the hood.
Who is he corresponding with in the email?
That's the shit.
And who gave him the orders to
Bro,
throw the
that's
food out?
Crazy.
Because he's
No,
getting-
he's not throwing the food
What?
out. Is the shorty was throwing out the food.
But
Somebody
he
gotta
knew
hang
about
that
it
nigga,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
So who was who?
They wanna-
who
they
had
wanna
more
build-
precedent, him or the woman?
They all together. They all sleeping together.
They're on the same political
They all
level.
together
Yeah,
because
not be
it's
12.
all about property and votes.
Okay, now so who is giving them these orders? That's what I'm saying.
I delete the
All right,
emails.
all right. All of them niggas. That's what I'm saying. the federal government is always gonna trump the state legislative.
How about they want to buy now? America wants to buy Greenland, right? That's Greenland.
I don't know.
They want to buy. What the fuck they want to buy them? I don't know.
Ice over there.
Something's up. I think they offer 50 mil or 50 bills.
They got oils over there, some shit.
I don't know what's going on.
Oil mines.
I want to get.
Yeah, they do.
I want to.
They do got some good oil though.
They got to be something.
I read up
over
on
there.
that.
They got to be something.
Shout out to Guyana, my native land. They just found a third oil site, and it's estimated hundreds of billions.
Niggas about to infiltrate y'all government.
They already
in
did.
like 5 days.
They
sent as soon as you hit that shit by accident.
That
shit starts.
They about to be like,
that shit starts shooting out. You better cover that
Y'all
shit.
made Discovery?
Yeah,
Yeah, let me
did. I just came across some information like a couple months back. It's like the first president of Guyana is a Chinese man named Arthur Chung.
Wait, the first what?
First president
of Guyana.
Guyana, yeah,
is a Chinese man.
Yeah. Our country is not indigenous to only black people. It's
China.
Blacks, Asians, and Indians, East Indians, and
okay, yeah.
and some Portuguese as well. So it's like different.
So the Asians were there like
inception.
Yeah, like from the beginning and shit.
Well, I don't know exactly when they moved in, but I'm saying like before we won independence, these nationalities were present in the occupying the land.
So they're
not indigenous to the land. Technically, indigenous would be the native Indians.
Okay, I thought you just said that.
I probably did, but that was a mistake. But I'm speaking in terms of prior to us getting our independence in 1966. Yeah, 1966.
So that'd probably be the first spot Chinese Jesus goes.
Maybe
Chinese Jesus.
Well, everywhere that they gave them loans to, that's where they gonna plant their flag.
Come on.
You guys got oil?
Drink some
shout
wine.
out to all my Chinese niggas, man.
Drink some wine and eat some bread.
But nah, yo,
shit.
I wanna
bootleg some oil out there.
You not done? All right, nigga.
So stop cutting me off. So basically, they found a third oil site, and what I wanted to say was when you mentioned they probably gonna infiltrate us. So basically, the first president was Arthur Chung, Chinese guy. Second president was It was Burnham, then Chetty Jagan, or Jagan, then Burnham.
Like you asking me.
It was Jagan. Yeah, Chetty Jagan, and then the third it was Forbes Burnham. They assassinated he was assassinated. Then I believe Chetty Jagan. No, Desmond Hoyt. Anyway, the second dude, Chetty Jagan, his wife was actually sent by the U.S. Government. She's a white Jewish woman. Her name is Janet Rosenberg. That's her birth name, but after being married, her name was changed to Janet Jagan. And yes, pretty much since then they've had they planted that mole in a sense. And that's when a lot of corruption, especially after Forbes Burnham died, a lot of corruption around the world.
Shit is getting funny, or it's already the ball.
No, it's getting funny because 2020 more shit will manifest.
So he don't live too far from here. My boy that I met up with, I don't know if he want his name out there or whatever, but I did have him on my IG, and he was with the team and all that, and I think he's the one that put on Hansel, narrowing it down to his ass, right? But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like short, real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's woke. He's woke.
Is he?
Woke, right? What?
Should've
He's
brought
the
him.
one that told me about the blackouts.
So let's jump into that because I wanted to jump into that next.
He was like, "Yo, Steve," and I was telling before he told me that, I was like, "Yo, these blackouts is too weird." Like they had the major one on Saturday,
I was in Florida
on 42nd Street, right? But then the next day it was one in like the Bronx, half the Bronx, and the next day it happened for 2 weeks. It was black. Staten Island, like it was on the low.
I didn't know. All I know about it is
I was in
Marcy
Florida
and
when like it
Brownsville.
happened. Like I think it happened in no.
Every day
The
it was a
week
different
before
spot.
I left, when we was in the city for my birthday with Tasha and them. It
When
happened
Midtown
in
got locked up.
It happened uptown, and then I was in Florida. It happened in Brooklyn, like Canarsie area.
Yeah, like different spots
Shit
were
like
getting
that.
hit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, one dude was like, "Yo, what you think is going on?" I said, "Yo, they're gonna sink us." Like that's what I thought. I'm like,
EMP shit.
whenever you see
That's
Con
what I-
Edison, you see them go underground.
Thought about.
You know what I mean? They go underground. Same shit happened with the World Trade Center before it went down. There was construction workers going in. They were sending people home early, and every day for 2 weeks, there was a massive construction workers going in and they're like, yo, what the fuck? And they was like,
gold.
why? One lady was like, I've been working here 20 years. This never happened. 2 weeks later, shit goes down. But he was like, Steve, you're not paying attention. He was like, they keep showing 42nd Street, right? I'm like, yeah. He was like, 42 years ago, we had the big blackout. I'm like, all right. And then he was like, who's the 42nd president? Remember, I was asking you. I was like, who's the 42nd president? Bill Clinton. And he's like, who just recently got locked up? Who started talking? Absolutely. And he's like, they trying to narrow it down. And he's like, they gonna kill this kid. They trying to kill him, but they using this. Like they using codes. So
that certain people in certain positions read the media and know what's about to happen.
They know what's going on. And then I was like, so maybe these blackouts,
they're not going to get it.
How about the blackouts was like, I don't know. That's where shit went down at in those areas. And they just covering their tracks. And he's like, nah, he's like, they going to take them out. Mm-hmm. He told me he said, I don't know, you watching the debates? I don't watch none of the debates.
I don't watch I see little clips, but I'm not
clips. Ready. So he was like, everyone's trash. He said, what's going to happen? He said, Michelle Obama's going to jump up at the end. At the fucking end.
Yeah.
Right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And they said, someone's going to get assassin with an O. Right? Mm. And he said, he's going to win Obama? It. I don't know. This is what he's saying. And he said, he also told me a lot about the stock market like 5 years ago. Like how you could bet against it, like if it drops. Mm. And, he was like, Trump wants to go back to the gold standard. He said, so start buying silver. He said, and I'm like, all right, cool. So you buying a stock in silver and stuff? He's like, nah. He's like, literally go to the pawn shop and buy silver. But do not give your ID, just buy the silver. If they ask for your ID, just go to another spot. So do
buy it in cash, y'all.
Buy it in cash, yeah. And he was like, the best thing to do.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, some niggas is dumb, but like... Yeah. You should definitely.
They'll fucking do an Instagram video live on it.
Right, exactly.
I'm here right now.
Yeah. I just got 400 in silver.
But check it, right? Gold is. I asked him. I said, so gold is. I know gold was like $1,300 an ounce, or $1,500. He was like, yeah. I was like, how much is silver? He was like, $15 to $17. But if we do go back to the gold standard, gold's gonna go to $20,000 an ounce. So if that goes to $20,000 an ounce, then silver will go to $150 to $200 an ounce. Mm. And I don't know if you saw it. I was like, yo, this is when people make millions. Mm-hmm. Like when stock market's going down. Like right now they're pushing the UK. I think their deadline's October 31st. They got to sign some shit. Dude over there looks like Trump. Have you seen the prime minister over there? Yeah. It looks like Trump. Like this shit is crazy. But
remember when I sent you the Queen and Barbara Bush?
Yeah.
Their pictures?
Yeah.
They look like twins.
Yeah, like twins, yeah. And, word, that's a fly.
She just slapped me in the forehead.
So, if they don't sign it, then it's going to be chaos. The market's going to drop first over there. And then it's going to come over here. So, that's why you see the media right now. Like, first they try to say, they try to pull, it was rigged. Russia, right? Russia messed with the votes.
Russians had,
and Facebook went through all this stuff and whatever, and they showed that was a lie.
Right.
Then they started pulling the race card, right? And then they're noticing that's not working. So now they're calling it a Trump recession. They never say recession. They're saying a Trump recession.
Was it proven that the Russians had nothing to do with it though?
No. It was proven in Facebook shit. That's what I was asking. Did y'all watch The Great Hack?
Wait. Was it proven that the Russians
had
did
nothing to do with
or
it?
Didn't?
Okay. Had nothing to do with
it.
it.
Oh, all right.
So
I thought you said did.
And were you saying the race card isn't true or it's just not working?
The what?
Yeah, it's just bullshit. Both.
It's not working. Actually. So now they're pushing the Trump recession, right? So it's like if they pump enough fear in everybody, and saying a recession's coming, we're gonna enter a recession. But my thing is like if you're calling it a Trump recession, then he could take us out the recession. So,
or he's purposely taking us into it.
Nah, he's a businessman. Yo.
If you're labeling it as Trump recession, that's what I'm saying.
China's waiting for 2020. That's why they didn't sign the deals yet with the trade war going on and
tariffs
stuff.
And all of that.
Yeah, right. But now you got companies leaving China, and they're starting to come back. And they're like, yo, it's costing too much money to be over here. So they see it's working. So now they trying to get the next level. Like, how can we get them? Everyone's praying for them to get the fuck out. Like, Trump. Get them. Yeah. So now they're saying, yo, there's a recession coming. So no regular people, they hear recession I'm like, oh nah, you know what? I'm not gonna buy a car. I'm not gonna buy a house.
Right. I want to save my money.
Yeah. And then I told a few people at work and stuff like that they want to buy a crib. I'm like, yo, wait till this is like a year ago. I'm like, yo, wait till 2020 or wait till 21. Like, if you really want, I said, shit's gonna drop. The market's gonna drop heavy.
Right.
And then being in construction, like, I see these buildings. Like, we build them and like nobody's moving in. New York stores, like, I just know from New York. And 40% buildings that are going up, like, nobody's going in. Like, you look at the Freedom Tower, you can still see the shit is empty. And that building been done, and nobody's moving in. Nobody wants to do it. 14% of Manhattan is, like, nobody's moving in. Nobody wants to buy them.
Quick question. What's the Freedom Tower?
The Freedom Tower, the World Trade Center.
The new one that's built?
Yeah, it's called the Freedom Tower.
You can live in there?
No, businesses, and I'm renting it out.
Okay.
So it's like, you notice how it's all triangles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Freedom Tower, they knocked down the towers and they put up pyramids everywhere. Right? Weird shit. They watching. But yeah, man, they saying they trying to pump this fear, but like I told a few people, like I was going in on my Instagram for one time, like with stocks and all this, like buy this, or see this, how this is going, and I was breaking this shit down, and then I started getting like this. I just felt this energy, like
you be getting calls and shit.
Like, someone's about to take me out. Like, I really felt like I was about to, that's why I haven't been posting shit at all.
Yeah.
I just felt that energy. I'm like, nah, I'm falling back.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like my life, like, I can't explain the energy that I felt.
Yeah.
But
maybe your spirit was telling you something.
It was like, fall back.
Yeah.
You know who Raspy Rawls is?
What do you do?
He basically posts a lot of shit, like informing people how to basically remove yourself from under the USA corporation's jurisdiction.
Oh, your what is it?
I be posting
straw man.
Yeah,
how to kill your straw man?
basically, yeah, in a sense, yeah. So
you know who was up on that? This dude his girl just passed. Nah.
Oh, Sam.
Sam is good. Like,
shout out Sam. Nah,
Sam should be on the pod.
Son,
that's a smart brother right there.
I saw Sam.
Who's Sam?
Sam from Long Island.
Oh, with the Feds.
Yes.
That you've been. He told me before we even started the podcast.
Bro,
He's like, "Yo, bro, you have to meet my
Yo,
boy."
he was trying to convert me.
Yo, shout out my nigga Sam. Shout out Sam. I saw him for
Sam.
Dioni's.
I brung it up.
Yeah.
I saw him for Dioni's.
Nah,
we saw him for Dioni's birthday. Oh shit. I saw him for Dioni's like birthday thing in Long Island, surprise birthday thing, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta have you on," but he lives really far. He's like, he has no problem coming out here. It's just scheduling it, and he lives. You know, Long Island is long and it's far, bro.
Stupid.
So we just gotta schedule it. But like, been like the shit he used to post on Facebook was about that, like how to kill your straw man and like African history and like
he was breaking down. He was breaking shit down to me because we stood in a telly together. I forgot where we was at.
Yeah.
Missouri, I think, or Kansas City when we shot the fucking big ass gun we shot.
Oh, the 50 caliber sniper.
50 cal.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
That was when he was putting me on and shit.
Yeah,
he's the one that put me on to charcoal and all that. He was brushing his teeth in
the
bathroom, fucking black shit everywhere. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Nah, I fuck with Sam, man.
It's something I was saying though. What was I saying?
You was literally talking about that. Your boy that. Not your boy,
but
Raspy.
Yeah, so they basically they just deleted his IG page.
See, you can't.
Yeah.
And the very last thing he was posting about was the Jeffrey Epstein, like 4 facts leading up to just before.
Man,
I want to know your.
I send that shit to y'all. I send
so what's the
if you
link?
scroll back?
I mean, we
if you scroll back,
bit, yeah.
I sent that a story about that before this motherfucker died, man.
Yeah.
But
because I think he was killed also.
He was killed.
Yeah,
his autopsy came back as crushed bones.
Yeah.
Like only can happen if he getting strangled, not from physical
and
hands.
They said inmates or some people in the jail heard like screeching sounds from his cell.
Oh man,
you don't screech.
If you believe that he hung himself from a bunk bed from sheets that he didn't have, like
right, exactly.
You believe this dude got killed? He killed himself too from what's his name from the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
Hernandez,
right? The one that committed the murder or something like that.
Murders. But he was about to get off. He just beat one case and he's about to beat the next one.
Yeah,
right.
Like chill.
Yo, that's why
too much
I don't know.
Too much flounders.
When you think about like people that listen to like shit like this and us talk about shit like this, they really can't fathom it. But it just makes me think, like, what country do you think you fucking live in?
That's why you gotta.
This is the formula in America. You say too much shit, niggas kill you.
People be like, yo,
a lot of people are
say
naive.
you're right. I'm like, yo, I don't even bother. I don't waste my energy no more.
It's a
I'll mention it, and then if you want to throw it up, you throw it up. Yo, look it up yourself. Nah, you look it up yourself. Man.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not doing it.
Just today, I told somebody that.
I'm not
they
doing
was
it.
Talking about this dude, Mel Vibes, Guyanese dude. He be making mad funny videos
skits
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, using his Guyanese accent or whatever. And,
fire. I gotta look this shit
y'all
up.
should hear Dominique.
Oh, fire.
That's
Trinidadian.
Gosh,
boy.
That's Trinidadian.
All right.
Anyway.
Hey, bye. Hey, bye. That's all I know about it.
So he posted something. He was like, studies show that if you ejaculate 21 times in a week, it lowers your likelihood of developing prostate cancer. I looked at it, I was like, the fuck? Like
21 times.
Yeah.
21?
21.
Oh, I've been past that. I
in a week?
40.
But it's bullshit.
In a week?
They lying. This
Yo,
is
this
how
nigga beat off a lot,
no,
too.
no.
Oh, back in high school?
Nigga, what?
I gotta go home. I gotta go home.
Gotta go home. Yo, see the time, yo, hurry up.
Look, I got
You can't pass 7, right? You can't pass 7 nuts
Big cap.
a day. Yo, you can say all that. That shit is all on the pod. About you beating.
But the point, the reason I brought this up is because it's a fucking lie. Like, if anything, constant ejaculation increases your likelihood because you're diminishing the body's fluids,
and
mainly
blood,
the minerals. Mainly
blood.
the minerals: iron, magnesium, potassium,
So you need
and
to drink
metals.
some CMOS, man.
Exactly. They replenish those minerals. So if you constantly diminish these
it
levels,
doesn't make sense that you would.
plus it enlarges it's like it causes
First of all, your
constant
dick gonna be
ejaculation.
hurting, bro.
Yeah, first of all. Your
Constant
nut's gonna fall out, nigga.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You gonna bust your nut out for
If
real.
y'all ever if y'all
Yo,
ever
my right
fucked a lot
nut.
in one day, right?
You said what?
If you ever fucked a lot in one day,
Shit hurts.
constant it
bro,
start
you
hurting,
feel it, bro.
and
That's
the
just a
vein,
muscle, yeah.
the vein, you would feel it
Straining
like
Throbbing?
it basically throbbing,
Yeah.
and you feel it like it swells up a little.
Yeah.
Cursing you out like, nigga.
Right.
So,
Fuck, man.
that-
Dominique should say, stop beating me. Like, nigga. Stop beating me, please.
You haven't had enough.
Fuck.
Well, it doesn't have
I
to
hope
be
this
masturbation.
nigga break his hand
but
today.
Y'all get the gist. But yeah, so I commented saying like you gotta replete these, minerals, and this dude was like, basically, cite your sources, right? So I was like, bro, I'm the messenger. It's up to y'all niggas to actually look into this shit.
Yeah, shout out to
Just
my
like I took
boy,
it upon
man.
myself to obtain the knowledge. Like I took it upon myself. I didn't just read this shit somewhere.
My boy that went on the podcast, he's a messenger
What podcast?
on this podcast.
What boy?
My boy that said nah, he don't want no cameras. And
Oh,
all
the
that.
one that.
Yo,
he's not
he,
on.
yo,
He didn't
he,
come on, but
he-
Yeah.
smart dude.
Shout to
though.
him.
And I don't understand, like his Instagram does not match him.
because
the shit
maybe
he
he wants to
posts
stay low key.
Yeah. I know.
Obviously, he wants to stay low. Because
But
like
I
I
feel
said, like I feel you gotta walk a thin line. I feel like
But he
you
told me
can
that.
expose a certain amount of shit, but
He'll
You
get
gotta
it.
retain some.
yeah, I mean,
Any questions you got? He'll definitely. You saw that comment that I left about church and all that. When
I'm not
in
gonna
the
lie, I
chat?
don't really have
In the
no
chat.
questions about church anymore,
No,
or like
no.
religion or the Bible no more.
I sent it in the chat. I said, "Yo, shit might get crazy."
Oh
This
yeah,
dude-
you did.
This
I
dude,
forgot
what's
what
his
it's
name?
about. Rashid.
Yeah, he
Rashid,
said a comment,
Rashid.
and then I said,
Oh,
in the
yeah.
earths in
It's
the head.
okay, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
and I hit
right,
him.
right.
I hit my man up.
Yeah.
Did he hit you up?
Nah, he didn't respond.
Rashid didn't
He
respond.
didn't respond. I was waiting.
Yeah.
And then my man gave me another verse. Say, yo, this to us. I'll be right back. But he knows it inside out. And he told me when I
Yeah.
first met him, he was like, I was like, yeah, but he said, yo, I'm just the messenger. He said, God could be using me to wake you up and off me. And,
Exactly.
he broke the shit down. He's like, look, da-da-da-da. He's like, I'm just here to wake people up. He said, but I'm not trying to be
I got
rich
a
out
bill
of
with
it
bro.
and
I
all
say the
that.
same shit.
I'm like,
I got a
damn.
bill. But like I told you, do he listen to the podcast?
He said he does. He see the videos.
Okay.
On
Oh yeah,
YouTube.
he watched us on YouTube.
Yo,
Shout
what's his name?
I don't know his name.
All right, bet.
Shout out to the
you.
unknown.
You gonna see
Shout
this
to,
if he watches
you
it,
know,
he gonna
X.
see
Big
it.
S. We call him Big S.
Yeah,
Because
shout
that's
out
like
to
that's
Alright, shout
close
out
to
Big S.
his IG, I believe.
Okay. So this my thing though. I agree with not divulging full amount of what you know, and I agree to an extent with his stance on being exposed in media and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody that's enlightened needs to be known. You see what I'm saying? In addition to that though, this is my thing. It's like once you show that, I would look at it, him, not wanting to be in the media or whatever, as...
But that's the thing. Like,
as,
he has crowds around him. And
he has influence?
Yeah.
Well, when he speak?
When he speak, like...
But see, it's not televised, though.
He's probably it is.
He's taking it the Jesus route.
Not him doing it. Not even Jesus. Like, he'll break a lot of shit down.
No, but...
He'll show you where it's good, it's all right to murder. Like, he breaks all that shit down. I mean,
wait, in terms of what? The law?
No, like
not in the Bible.
and
Oh,
scriptures
yeah,
like
yeah. Code of Hammurabi. Code of Moses.
Inside
Moses'
out.
law. That's... Code of Hammurabi derived from Moses' law. Moses said all of this. You could kill somebody if it's in, self-defense or your family, rape and all these things. Yes, you could off somebody.
Nah, you show me the shit that's just like, yo, if you walk in your crib and your wife is cheating, you could, and the dude knows that that's your wife, you could kill him and her. I'm like, nah. He's like, look. I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past.
But
It's
like,
it's one
I
of the
mean, but like,
commandments.
all that is great, but like, that's just words in a book. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
Like,
But where was it derived from though? That's the main thing.
I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But like, okay,
Africa.
I send y'all.
But
I
let's
send
say-
y'all a video too
just
about
because it's written down don't mean like we living by that.
It's like
You know what I'm saying?
150 Jesus stories like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100. Yeah, there's a lot of stories. There's similar stories. 12 disciples born on this day, rose this that.
Yeah.
Right.
All the Bible is basically the story of Asar, Asa, and Heru, which is the African deities. And all white people did. They noticed that there's a quote by this general from way back when he said he traveled all of Africa and he has yet to see anyone in a destitute condition. Like the love here, the compassion here, the respect here it's like unbelievable. Nobody is poor. Nobody is living on the street. Of course, when you look at it, I forgot the general's name, but if you look it up now, majority of the sources, the majority of this picture, you would see the word Africa written as India, as if he's referring to India. But this is where common sense kicks in. If it's India, then why isn't the occupancy in India as prevalent as it is in Africa? All right, checkmate. But going back to what I was saying, like I see it as precautionary measures, like him looking out for himself by not being exposed or whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's you operating from some extent of fear.
Yeah. I forgot you saying that. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So once it's like, always
and
stood out to me.
God.
Wait, Steven, relax. So this always stood out to me. Remember Tekashi's very last interview on The Breakfast Club? When he mentioned the FBI, he's like, yo, the feds, I'm scared of the feds.
Yeah.
This was Friday. They locked him the Monday.
But that was bound to happen, though.
Whether
he said that or not.
It was, but at the end of the...
He dig his hole too deep.
It was, but at the end of the day, your words have power.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it was going to happen that Monday. You don't know if it would happen a month later,
we
a year
spoke
later.
about this too.
So
a few rappers do that shit.
Exactly. So when you ready to die, all this shit, you're putting yourself, it's not
manifestation,
but your manifestation of your words and your thoughts.
But there's also, I understand that, and I do believe in that. But there are things you can do and you will do that can lead up to your demise,
inevitable consequences. Or
so,
demise.
like in that example, who knows? Maybe that put the fire under their ass to put him in jail on Monday. But the whole, like in that example, the whole that Tekashi did, whether or not he said anything about the FBI, he was going down because he was way too hot. You know,
but see, this is how they looking at it.
words do mean a lot, though.
Yeah, this is how they looking at it. They're monitoring you. They want you. Now we know that you're in fear of us. All right, so you're going to squeal then.
Yeah.
Because you already in fear of us. You're going to squeal. We know you're going to squeal because you fear us. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Use your own shit against you.
Yeah. So I'm not saying your man is, on the operating from the same level of fear, but when you operate from a fearless standpoint, like you don't care. I don't care about no man, no entity, because all entity is a man-made shit based on his ideology.
What he told me, he was like, I just don't like shit scripted. I like everything to come out natural.
Yeah,
that's what he had said. He was like, I like everything to come out natural. I don't like natural, shit scripted.
None of this shit scripted.
And,
this is not scripted. I mean, besides the topics we have, but we don't have like, I'm gonna say this, and then you gonna say that. I bet they're gonna really love that. Nah, like we don't.
Some natural shit. And then one thing he did say was like, he said that God doesn't want me on that mission. Something like that.
If he feels that way, I totally respect that.
Yeah,
I do understand. It may be out of an angle of fear, like, he may not want to lose his life, or he may not want to get exposed, or maybe the corporation he worked for may fire. Who knows? Shit like that. But that could also be an angle of like preservation. Like he has a family to take care of. Exactly. He's trying to preserve.
He's being smart.
That's why I said you got to walk a thin line. You can expose.
I mean, he got a family now, but this is before the family. He used to be like that too. I forgot how.
Hey.
We were working.
But even you was like, you stopped posting on Instagram because you felt like your spirit was telling you, your life was in danger. I 100%, I 100% respect that.
That was out of stock.
Scared of the white man.
Hey, nigga, if you feel that way, you feel that way,
bro. Too many people gonna make money. Get them.
I wouldn't ask anybody to be like, nah, bro. Like you supposed to really put yourself on the forefront.
Yo,
like,
man, DMs. I was getting a lot of DMs. Keep going.
Yeah.
And there's one dude hit me up, and I'm like, yo. Matter of fact, from the team, I'm like, listen, if you serious about this, I got a link on my IG. Sign up. It's $50 to sign up. I don't get that, but we both get a free stock. And then my boy's like, yo, but like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm like, dude, he's asking too many questions.
Yeah, I hate people that ask
too many questions.
Like,
and what did you learn in the presentations? The person who asks the most questions do what? They never sign up.
They never sign up.
So I'm like, look, I got no time for this. I'm not wasting my energy.
Right. Because you want
I get the notification.
I just gave you the link. Like, what the fuck?
I get a notification. And he's like, yo, what this mean? What this mean? I'm not going through all that.
Right.
We could build a team. Yeah, cool. But I need to see you're serious. So this is the beginning shit. Exactly. I got a link right there. We move on from there.
Right.
To this day, not one person. All the people that had questions.
With the stock?
With stocks,
yeah.
Few hate.
Yeah.
Few people hating. I'm like, yo, come on.
How did you hate on stocks, though?
I guess because I probably wasn't showing losses, and it seems like I'm always winning. So I show losses. Like, look, sold this too early, lost out on 600.
Yeah, that's not really a loss though.
I took a loss. The stock went down. I was like, let me just sell this shit. Fuck it.
You're not supposed to sell, Steven. When
I know, yo, but that was January last month. This shit went from.
What stock was it? Oh, you don't want to say?
Damn, I forgot what it was, but the shit went from. Pretty much 50 cents to $9. Like I took a L hard.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. You learn. You can't get greedy.
It's
better on tax write-offs. You know what I mean? I took the losses. Yeah, hell yeah. It balances out.
Okay, I didn't know that.
But check this out. I want to dive into some shit. Y'all probably know more about it than me. I didn't really have time to really dive into it, but I did want to speak on the police officers in Philadelphia spraying themselves with fake blood. After a black man was accused of shooting 6 police officers.
Standoff.
Yeah.
It was 5 hours, right? Supposedly.
It was a movie scene.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I don't know, but you know what? He surrendered, right? He surrendered and he didn't get shot. And
everything we say, let's do.
And I think because all the shit that's going on, I think that what happened in El Paso,
El Paso,
Ohio.
How you don't know that?
Like I'm American. You but
America.
I love America.
Like everyone starts like you posted some shit like they had the cartoon with the black guy down and the white guy walking by with the AK, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. And I think it's all from that. Like I said, everything that's going on is all about votes right now. You need to give these guys something to talk about. The Democrats got nothing to talk about right now. So you know what? Let's give them something to talk about. Oh, gun laws got to be stricter, this and that. Oh, your lives matter. Like, shut up. Like, it's just like, shut up.
If people really look at it, it's if you look at the Democrat National Convention like laws that they're pushing or their stances on shit, and then you look at the Republican, you could literally create a Venn diagram of all the pros from each party.
Hell yeah.
And now you start thinking, this is thinking logically now. Why the fuck don't y'all implement the pros on this side or the pros from us into y'all shit?
Yeah.
Who based on whoever win? You see what I'm saying?
Money.
So all it is people are gonna make decisions based on, like we touched on the last episode, that is based on what is most convenient to majority of their values.
Right.
If I feel strongly about abortions, gun laws, and whatever,
Shout out to
and
Alabama.
LGBTQ, I'm gonna lean to whoever is aiding these
crazy,
shit.
bro.
Even if my subscription to them, at the same time they're pushing for separation at the border, detaining children below the age of 12 to all the way to infants in cages. I don't care about that shit. I care about these big three. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it is.
It's fucked up.
And
shit.
niggas is not peeping that you're being constantly manipulated.
But look.
Just got falling asleep.
Nah, bro. I woke up early this morning.
What time you woke up?
Not as early as you. I woke up at like 6, maybe.
Damn,
Like
that's
6.
good
You
sleep.
text me mad.
That's some good sleep.
I'll say this. And I don't know if it's just a fault of people or this is just being realistic.
Mm.
I can't expect, like, we live in America, right?
Yeah.
Everything is smoking mirrors, right? I really can't blame a lot of people for going through their day, seeing both parties are scamming both parties and scamming the people, right?
Mm.
And choosing one.
But to a degree, though, I can't blame somebody for not knowing what the fuck is going on. It's like, which direction do I go in? All right, they seem trusting. You research. Damn, they actually locked up mad niggas off of drugs in the 80s. Oh, all right, this how look. Oh, they locking
I
up
think
kids
that
and
Chinese
kids.
dude's gonna
It's
win,
like,
yo.
oh, but they
I don't
actually
know.
did something good. Oh, but Trump actually did something good, but he's saying this. I can't blame somebody for
Being
like
confused.
really not knowing which direction or like really know what to think. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in that fucking Mama and Us when she walked in the mirror shit and she ain't know where to go. That's how America feel. If you don't have friends like you, have friends like me, that's challenging thought nonstop.
Yeah.
I'm questioning everything, nigga. What's your name? Your name ain't Tom. You ain't from Alabama. You gotta question everything. Most people, it's too much for their brain.
And
like
I
they don't want to think about that shit
emotion, yo.
every
They just-
single
it's
day.
emotional.
I agree with
Question
that.
everything, bro.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not like I banish bash people who don't question.
No.
It's like, my thing is, once you come across a Steven or a Big S or a Raspy Rawls, and
Listen to them niggas.
they say something that is unorthodox.
Yeah, don't call them crazy.
Exactly.
That's what the media
Conspiracy
train
theories.
people.
Now
Right.
you should be like, all right, the
Hold up.
impartiality in you, if you truly are impartial
Mhm.
and are is for justice or whatever, you should look into this that they're saying.
Like, you know, the person that I said I bumped
I
into
agree.
somebody, they're a teacher, and they
Mhm.
started teaching
Oh.
the library. The
Oh,
librarian is
oh,
the one
oh.
that got the drag queens in
About
and
to
all that.
start blushing.
Right.
Hell no. Right? And that person is they're open-minded, they're woke, but if you bring up certain topics, they won't. Nah,
Right,
we
they
can't
won't
talk
even
about
listen.
that. Nah,
Right,
nah,
right.
nah,
You
nah,
gotta
nah,
be
nah,
minded.
nah. Can't do that. Can't
Right.
do that.
Wow.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You're not open-minded. You're not
Like,
impartial.
Fuck. All right, whatever. But
Yeah.
the people,
That way, in that manner,
like we're not
like just shoot it down.
just shoot it down. You can't talk about Trump. You can't talk about religion. You can't
See,
talk about
that's-
this.
see, I-
no.
see, I don't fuck with
I'm
that.
like,
That's
but we
some
could talk about drag
Yeah.
queens.
PC shit.
And that's very dangerous.
Like, what the
Like
fuck?
for yourself and for your family.
Yeah.
Cause like you raising kids to like you have a family and you raising your kids to like, alright, anything that doesn't agree with you, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But you ain't
yeah.
gonna always be
Remain
right.
oblivious.
I worked with a dude that well, he retired now, and he's a white guy from Long Island. Taught me mad shit in construction, but he's like, you know what, Steve? Like, that's when I first got to the UN. He was my partner. He was like, I used to be racist. He was straight up. He was like, I used to be racist. He was like, but y'all niggas is cool. Right? And he was like, but it came from my parents. He said, I got into construction. He said, I got into demolition. And he was like, I was just around everybody. And everything my parents taught me, it was like, it was just bullshit.
Yeah.
And he was like, I never used to date. He's like, outside my race. He's like, now, he's like, I date everything. He's like, but it was coming from home.
Socialization.
From what your parents are telling you and all that.
Right.
It's fucked up.
You can't really blame him.
Nah.
Yeah.
He kept it real.
Yeah.
I like people that keep it real. Like, there's a dude that I know
and he changed
at my job, and he's a straight up racist. And he lets it be known. And I said, yeah, I respect it. That's a dude that, you know what I mean? All right, cool.
Is he racist or is he prejudiced?
Is he white?
He's white.
Is he a manager?
Can he control you being fired?
Or
who gets hired?
Not on that site, not with that company. Yeah. He has no pull.
Okay.
But he could do shit like that.
Okay, so
that's what you were saying to my mom. Shout out my mom. Her birthday was Saturday.
Make sure you go vote, Mom.
Shout out Miss Samuels.
My mom, and she don't listen to every episode, but my mom,
I'm on it. She gonna listen.
My mom, when she speaks about Trump, and that's why I don't.
She start blushing, right?
I don't egg her on. Because once she
in a care package, yeah.
And that's why a lot of folks that when I bring up Trump, or like I remember way back, I was like, and he gets me about this too. I like seeing both sides. I like being fair to both sides, even though
at times,
you know what I'm saying. So look, let me finish. Back when he first started running, and then he brought up the whole grandma the pussy. I was like, Ma, if you hate him for that, you wouldn't even want to be in a room with me in high school or like a week ago. Like the jokes me and Adam used to make, we used to make rape jokes. I'm just being honest, but obviously we're not rapists. But
not me, Adam. He said
it's like we do it for like comedic.
He's supposed to be here now.
We did it for like comedic context. Pussies right, you know what I'm saying? So it's like obviously.
I said if I win the lottery, that's the first shit coming out of my mouth. See if it's true.
Look, it's like obviously we not or
good luck.
We not raping women, but you have comedians that go on stage speak about fucking
dropping
being slaves
and all kinds of shit.
And you sprinkle humor over the pain because that's what people need to get through the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I mentioned it, I was like, look, you hate Trump for this. You wouldn't even want to be in a room with me and my boys last month.
Quick question for you, right?
Shit like
Before he became president.
What's my thoughts on him?
Before he became president. And we were in living rooms doing presentations. Did we have a slide of Trump?
Some of us did.
Some
of us did.
And did we or did we not big him up?
Because he's a businessman. But that doesn't take away from the dickhead he is.
All right, but come on, everyone's a dickhead. Not everyone's a dickhead.
If I'm around you for 10 years and you...
I'm just saying how this whole shit just flipped. That's my whole fucking...
But you could kind of understand.
Even I believe your mother too.
He says...
I believe your mom's too.
He says dickhead shit though.
You could put your mom's call. Yeah, he does say dickhead shit.
So look, I'm around you for 10 years, but I only see you at events. Yo, that's Abdalla. He cool. He dressed nice. You know, nice conversations and shit. Dope.
Thank you.
But then we get a little closer. You get inside my circle.
Yeah, a little closer.
You get inside my circle, and now I'm starting hearing your point of views. I'm not hearing you about fashion. I'm hearing your thoughts on women, your thoughts on black issues. I'm like, this nigga, like, this nigga, now I know how you really feel. Yeah. That's how it is with Trump. Niggas used to have him in music videos. Oh, this nigga's a rich nigga, we got a billionaire. Yeah. No billionaires was fucking with rap niggas back in the day. It was Trump. He was like, oh yeah, here's my nigga friends, and hey, I'm cool, I'm hanging with them. And they're like, oh, he's a billionaire, I'm hanging with them. So it's like, okay, now we hear your thoughts. Oh, here's how you really feel. I'm not saying he's the worst nigga in the world. That's why I said I'm impartial. Yeah. It's things about Trump. I'm like, okay,
like
I agree with that because he's being real, nigga. It's true. When you rich, some women will let you fuck them just because you rich.
That's a fact.
There was a bunch of YouTube videos on that.
It is what it is.
They come out with the gold shovel. Here you go,
nigga. Ask Chris Brown how many bitches he's for just because he's Chris Brown.
I can't.
And I heard shit about Chris Brown. He treated women like shit. I heard.
And he's not a billionaire,
nigga. They don't care. So I was saying about.
He slapped me.
I was saying about you. You said you told my mom that you respect his honesty, even though he says dickhead shit, he may say racist shit, he may or may not. You respect his honesty. I respect it too. She was like, how could you respect that? And I'm like, Ma, that shows you being biased against Trump.
Yeah.
Just because you hate him, that don't mean that every single thing.
Partial.
Yeah, I agree. Exactly. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? If that was my mom, I gotta tell her all the time. You get too riled up by this nigga, bro.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's the real voting boost. Construction. Go to a construction site bathroom. That's the voting booth, yo.
Man.
Crazy shit. They say wild shit.
I'm sure.
That shit is directly
I'm sure.
equivalent to a nigga trying to holler at a chick on the street and then she magically become a bitch or ugly just because she didn't give you play. But just before she was attractive though.
You're shorty. And then she don't stop.
So now, just because of this, now you see what I'm saying? That's all it is. People let their emotions cloud their judgment.
That's what all this is emotion.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Feelings. Everyone's in their feelings. That's why I said America's soft, man.
Fear and emotions.
There's two genders. That's it. Two genders.
As much as a Cancer I am, I try to not act on emotion because you don't think clearly.
Yo, it's only two genders, man.
You don't think
it's only
clearly.
two genders. And what they saying is like,
what are the two genders?
Male or female.
Okay.
Is a trick question.
No, I just want to, okay.
Everything else is a feeling. Everything else is a feeling.
Exactly.
You feel like this. You feel
right because because
everything else is a feeling.
Biologically, you're not literally that because you wasn't born that. That's not even like on some like that's just a fact.
Yeah, but you can't know. That's how you feel.
And feelings
I could wake
can
up.
be manipulated.
I could wake up tomorrow and say, "I'm not
like
a male.
girl.
I'm a fucking attacking helicopter." Recognize me as an attacking helicopter.
I was just about to say enemy. What is it called? What's the attack helicopter name again?
Fucking
the Hind is the 11 kill. That's
yeah. It's called attack helicopter.
No, it's a nickname. Cobra, enemy Cobra.
Enemy Cobra.
Said I'm a Cobra.
Yeah.
Nah, but I mean
that's why I recognize that.
I agree. Some people could feel that way, but I do. I may disagree, but I do believe that some people in their heart of hearts, whether they was born with it or they believe they was born with it, they really feel like they was born to be a woman. And who am I to say? I mean,
you just said it. Feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said it. Feel.
Yeah. What is feelings?
Yeah.
What is feelings? Let's get deep. Pause.
What is feelings?
What is feelings?
It could be
like
physical.
Emotions,
it could be emotional. It could be mentally.
No. I mean, like
it's chemicals in your body.
What causes feelings? Chemicals in your body. What chemicals? Now you get into the serotonin. You get into the
everything
dopamine. You get into certain hormones. And
I'm
what
surprised
hormone?
we don't
hormones
just overdose on just doing regular
hormones
shit.
Hormones are just cells.
In this country.
Cells could be manipulated.
DMT?
So feelings could be manipulated.
Yeah,
DMT, ayahuasca.
I
want to do that.
I want to do that. Yeah, that's not
you bump Mike Tyson podcast?
Mike Tyson.
You should do that. Yo, Mike Tyson podcast, one of the funniest podcasts.
Is it?
But DMT and ayahuasca, they're basically psychedelics.
Okay,
spiritual
like
trips.
Mushrooms, shit like that.
Hard to get. DMT is the hardest shit. I'm actually speaking to somebody that could get it, that do it all the time.
Yeah.
They're not in this country.
It kills your ego. You go through an ego death.
But they
after
said
that, material shit doesn't mean shit to you.
Wait, so
only do it with people that you care
do
about.
It once and then you good forever?
Yeah, but you could do it multiple times.
Like,
but once you
Tyson
do it high, your ego comes back.
Tyson and Rogan,
it never comes back. It eradicates the ego.
So what? Like you just no
ego's not your amigo.
No more ego. No more materialism. No more ego trips.
I mean, I really wouldn't match. I guess when you put that term,
your dreams is DMT. It's in your brain already.
Yeah, deals with ego. But like liking nice things, I don't think it's ego. But being materialistic,
no. That's why I said materialistic. You need this designer. You don't feel.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Another thing I was gonna say too.
Damn, that's a hell of a drug.
It's not a drug. It's natural.
It's natural shit.
Yeah,
that the government won't let.
Everybody in
over
America
here.
take that shit.
Mushrooms.
Everybody in New York take that shit.
It's a Samoan frog that appears it comes out of hibernation in the Samoan desert
frog?
like a couple months out of the whole year. Majority of the year it's in hibernation. And what they do is they capture the frog and they milk the venom from its back.
Mm-hmm.
That's one, yeah.
That's one of it. But in a sense, because that's how snakes get their venom. I don't know if you know.
From what?
From toads. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, snakes, the venomous snakes, when they want to replete their venom in their fangs,
but they don't.
They bite the back.
They don't have it naturally.
No, they bite the back of toads to replete. Yeah,
I can look that up. So
Back
no snake. Wait, even snakes born in captivity?
I don't know. Well, if you're born in captivity, I don't know if you're venomous.
They have like snake farms and they raise like.
I know that's how they. I don't know if all snakes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I don't fuck with snakes.
I don't
fuck with snakes.
Me too.
Yo,
but
that's the one thing. Like you go, I could jump with sharks.
I couldn't be part of Slytherin.
Bro, somebody got bit recently.
Yeah, I ain't catch that.
I forgot the person. Somebody got bit recently hiking, bit in the back of a leg by a rattlesnake. Nigga had to learn how to walk again. All his motor skills was done. Niggas in
it shuts down your neurological system.
Fucking clogs up your
shit.
blood and all that.
It causes it to
Shit is
Yo,
sick.
I'm scared of snakes because you don't know what they doing. How they thinking? They just
I don't
looking
know how
at
niggas
you.
be having Snickers pet. Be like, oh yeah, as long as you feed them, they good. That sound like nigga. Just because I feed you, you loyal. So when you hungry, what? That's my ass.
It'll go up your ass. I like it.
Yo, what else we got?
That's crazy.
Starve them again.
Yo, I wanted to get into some deep shit though.
Let's do it.
Go.
We have CERN.
We do it. We got
CERN,
we got 14 minutes.
You think we could chop it up about CERN? Like,
Let's do it.
I looked up to CERN a few years back.
Wait, what is that though? I'm not informed.
the Large Hadron Collider that is in Switzerland that I told you about. That crashed the atoms
Atoms
at
together.
lightning speed.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to get the dark matter.
Okay.
Me personally, like that was it didn't catch me. Like
It wasn't as intriguing.
Yeah, like that science. All I took it as like they gonna blow up the fucking earth. Like they want to make it it is miles long already.
17,
Wait, really?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out the last when you first mentioned it, because
This picture of two.
I'm thinking it's like in a little box. They doing experiments and they doing it small. You saying it's miles long?
I told you that.
I didn't.
17 miles.
In a
I don't
circle.
think you told me
Diameter. Yes.
Remember, I was arguing like, nah, it's okay, it's small. Remember, I was arguing that.
Nah.
I wouldn't have argued that if you said it was miles long. If I heard miles long, I'd have been like, all
told
right,
you it's
my whole
17
shit
miles.
would have. That's okay. Miles long. Okay, that's some shit. Cause they can make like a little, my little scientific shit. A little fucking vortex that just goes into the middle of nowhere type shit. Like,
But they've been doing
It's
this
not
for
creating
years.
a vortex though. They don't know what's
like a
gonna
black
be.
hole,
They don't
or
know
like
what's
a-
gonna come out of it. They're trying to.
you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Sorry to cut you off. I'm actually sorry to cut you off.
I know you're always sorry.
Remember in Dragon Ball Super when
When he punched through it,
Goku first unlocked Ultra Instinct, where he did the spirit bomb and Jiren threw it back, and then like his pressure
Got
versus your
absorbed.
pressure, it kind of like it was
He
kind of like
absorbed.
two forces, powerful
Polarizing.
forces, like went to each other, and then like it was so
Canceled out.
strong that like it kind of like expanded like opposite, and he got sucked into that vortex. That's the kind of I'm thinking, like the two atoms. That's what I'm kind of thinking about.
That's why I say anime be low key dropping gems.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like it is like that. Yeah,
That's some
pretty
shit.
much.
And if they do that,
Their goal is to basically, I listen to NPR podcasts from time to time. So majority of the galaxy, universe of galaxy, is like 94% or 95% dark matter.
okay.
5 or 4%, 5 to 6% light matter. And the light matter is what's visible. The earth, the planet, the stars, shit like that. So if everything that we see and is tangible is light matter, and
Why would you want to create dark matter?
an exorbitant amount is dark matter,
Yeah.
what is it that you're fixated upon or about?
Are they
in
trying
the
to
dark
recreate the Big Bang shit?
That's one of
it.
that's one of their goals.
They
to recreate
too
the Big Bang.
inquisitive with shit like that. Like
But this is what I'm saying.
Fucking
It's
Big
their
Bang,
nature.
all right?
That's
It's
why
their
I'm thinking,
nature
like-
to go against nature.
and we don't like. I mean, I don't know if they know, but like, I don't know if like dark matter
Yeah,
spreads. So what if you create some shit
and
on Earth and it spreads and it fucking absorbs the Earth,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
and then like years go by, oh, the shit getting bigger, and then before you know it, the shit big enough to swallow the whole Earth.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's like the scientific.
How about that's what brings us to
sci-fi
another
shit I'm
dimension?
thinking about.
Remember I was talking about the fifth dimension? How about
exactly.
I believe
that's
in
what's
dimensions,
bringing us in
bro.
dimensions?
Exactly.
I believe in dimensions. High
Exactly.
key, bro.
Exactly. And there's some more shit that I know, but I don't want to go too deep because
You don't wanna
I'm
tease
not
them a little
too
bit?
knowledgeable on it.
Oh, okay.
But I'll just mention it. It's a certain star that is approaching the Earth right now,
Okay.
and that they know about.
There's always some shit.
That's
approaching.
Namek.
That's Frieza's spaceship.
That's Frieza's spaceship.
Namek don't move.
I was gonna say that first, but I said
King
Namek
Cold is
instead.
coming, y'all.
So
Right.
like all the stars we see are burnt out, right? Years ago.
That's what they.
Supposedly
That's what
that
they say,
yeah.
and that's very intriguing. That shit you see in space,
So-
it happened like years ago.
So how about
Well,
How
the
about-
shooting
That's what
star.
they say.
Not the stars that we see. The
Yeah,
shooting
stars
star.
too. Nah, the stars too.
The stars too is burnt out already.
Burnt out. So it's like my question is
Maybe
like,
not even there no more. Maybe the star you see right there is not there in that spot anymore.
yo, fuck that. How
You know what I'm
about
saying?
we're probably not here anymore?
Didn't I mention when I mentioned that shit about the star? I said, yo, this whole time shit is like a construct in a way. Like, what is time really? Are we really here right now, or in somebody's time? Are we
They
like
probably
already-
looking at us right now like they cracked it.
Niggas probably seeing
Just
Earth.
like
I would
y'all
say-
talking about the Black
I-
Mirror
no,
shit.
yeah,
no,
when I
nigga,
say
check this out.
your
Check this
hands
out.
is
Check this
mad
out.
cold.
Check
This nigga is
Look,
like a dead
you see
movie.
how
Scared.
look. You see how we seeing stars, shooting stars, and it's like years ago, 100 years ago. What if it's a nigga on a planet seeing our Earth, but it's all blacked out, it's all like dark, ain't no life on it,
Yeah.
and we haven't reached that point yet.
That's all, folks.
Hey. Maybe.
That
Anything
shit
is
wicked,
possible.
bro.
But I do believe that we are actually here. It's not a time construct. But at the same time,
Damn, that shit just got me
my
fucking-
knowledge, what I posit life as is, who's to say we don't become aliens after we depart from this physical
Who's to say?
plane of life? You see what
Yo,
I'm
for
saying?
what I understand,
Because all alien contacts with people, with human beings that actually seen them, it was never fatal.
I mean,
It was never fatal.
I don't know.
It was never fatal. Ever. That I know about, ever.
Yeah.
What the US government and NASA was constructed to do was, well, mainly NASA was established to do this, but what the US government usually do is anything that is abnormal, unorthodox, we need to capture it, dissect it, and learn about it.
Right.
so what you doing September 20th?
September 20th.
Nah, that's 5 days before my birthday.
What's that? What,
I don't know.
September
Area
20th?
51, come on.
Oh, no, we out.
Nobody storming that shit.
Out, nigga.
You out.
Nobody
you
storming
gonna
that
be
shit.
out. And then, what, October 31st is the Vatican?
Storm the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
They
Can't-
believe all this stupid shit.
Look, I'm
Did
just.
y'all see
I
the
just can't
Great
wait to
Hack?
see what happens that day.
No, not yet.
You need to watch the Great Hack.
Because I'm pretty sure, like,
I'm gonna watch it
out of
tonight.
all the people that signed, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be at least one dumb motherfucker's gonna actually show up.
A white person.
It may be groups of them. They may not actually go in, but they're gonna try to do some shit.
Oh, man, you didn't kill no white people yet. Come on.
Wait, what?
You didn't kill no white people today. Yeah, you.
Oh. Oh.
Fuck,
I don't
man.
usually
Hey.
kill them though.
They killed
Y'all think I
themselves.
kill them?
They killed
Exactly.
themselves.
All I do is find the fucking files and I bring it to light. That's all I do.
You seen the
What?
pictures that's coming out? But they're doing this research on the Clintons now. They got like paintings of Bill, like this butt ass naked in the house,
Nah.
in
Who?
Epstein's
Who?
house, on his island,
And Epstein's
on
house.
the island.
Well, you
I don't know if it's real, but
They
that's the
said
last shit I
Bill
saw.
Clinton and they was with the child sex trafficking, and
Yeah,
then that
yeah,
leads
yeah.
to pedophilia, and that leads to you and your mind
Pizzagate and
doing
all
other
that.
Yeah,
shit.
and hot dogs.
So I don't put it past that
Yeah.
at all.
They probably ordered the hit for Epstein.
Yeah, who knows? They already did
They're
in the
billionaires
past.
too.
Yeah.
A billionaire could take out a billionaire. A
Yeah.
commoner can't take out a billionaire. This is the law of the game. We just
Fucked
respect
up,
it.
man.
It's like the mob. You have to be a
It's like
made
Prison
man.
Break, yo.
You have to be a made man
That's a great show, I
to take
heard.
out another made man. Or
Yeah.
to order the hit of another made man.
Right.
You can't be a regular
You
person.
seem like a hunchman, or like a soldier. Like, yeah, I want to kill fucking the mob boss over there. What? They gonna kill you for saying that?
Exactly. Because you're a liability now.
Right.
You fucking shit up.
And that's all the Clintons are about. I was trying to tell your mom that too.
What,
She-
she praises them?
No. She
Nah,
just
she don't really
she
mention
she
the
thinks
Clintons.
it's too far fetched for them to be
Yeah. Because they on the
ordering.
You know what?
The Democrats
What year
are-
she was born? How old is she?
I mean, I don't want to tell her age, but she's a mother.
Okay.
She's a mother of a
But
27
I think
year
like
old.
that era is like the like
Yeah,
naive
we
era.
we
I
we in
tell
an
them
era
all the
now
time.
like shit's gonna change.
Bro, my
Bro.
mom's in that. I tell her this all the time. She's in that era where because she's older, she thinks she knows it all, and me and her always have little debates. And I just saw leaving the room. Like, I'm not gonna
Digress.
argue with you because you think just because you older than me, you smarter than me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
like,
And that's not
and like,
damn
like
near
with
the
this
opposite
2020
these days.
vote, I think like if a lot of people are paying attention to like politics now, and if you live in New York, do not vote in New York. If you really want to make a change, you gotta go to a swing
yeah, because
state.
it's gonna go one way regardless. That's
Yeah,
like
New
voting
York.
for
New York is
blue
blue
in Texas
all
or some
day,
shit.
but you can't be bitching about PA, and PA is like an hour
Right,
away.
right,
you could have
right.
registered there, and you could have made a change.
Yeah.
If your vote matters.
Yeah, if it matters. Yeah. But
That's all, folks.
yeah, that's all, man.
We got way more to chop up.
Yeah,
because
nah,
that CERN, that was like scratching
this is our unofficial third member, man.
Yo.
We love how this nigga on.
Next week. Adam.
Fuck Adam. Yo, shout out your Instagram if you want. I'm putting it in the description, but shout out.
My name is Dominique Green.
I'm cutting that out. That's not even an
Can't
issue.
cut it out. Once again, Dominique Green. My man shouted out my whole government last episode. Huh?
Yeah, multiple times.
Going in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can find him on Facebook.
You got his on his IG. No, I don't.
Right. I thought you did. But
No, underscore, I think Stevie G, underscore Stevie. No. Underscore Stevie,
It'll be in the
underscore
description.
G, underscore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all know us. This is Nico here, Treasurer _ Nico on Instagram. Very Rare Nico on Twitter.
It's Abdalla signing out. Mr. Hazel, MRHAZEL _ Instagram and Twitter.
And also the podcast, Brothers with 2 S's at the end.
Yeah.
Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah.
For the visuals. Subscribe to, you know what I'm saying, the
Subscribe
Spotify,
to each one,
the
man.
iTunes. Support if you like the episodes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
leave a
a fact.
review, leave a comment. Let us know what you
And
think.
we got our shirts dropping. This is
That's
just
a rough draft.
This is just a prototype.
Feel me?
I already got 3 orders. So,
Yeah.
hey.
What they going for?
500
There you go.
merch, nigga.
Yeah.
Holla at y'all.
Bang.
Bang, bang.